explaining skill. Explaining skill is very important in our life. By that we can do all things. If we have explaining skill, then we can go any other country, and if we don't have explaining skill, then we cannot go any other country. Do you know, in this time explaining skill is running more than more, and teachers have also explaining skill more than more. Okay, so now I'm going to speak about compromise. Do you know, guys, about the compromise? Do you know that what's the meaning of a compromise?
No, I don't know.
So just try to know. The Hindi meaning of a compromise is samjhauta. Do you know? Do you want to know about? Do you want to collect information about it?
Yes.
So let me tell that. Firstly, I would like to say that. Do you know that in our world? In our world there is running a fight. Means Iran and in which country I don't know about this thing. But in our world there is running a fight. Means if we want to stop to that thing. Means if we want to stop to that thing, so we will have to do a compromise. If we want to stop any fight, means if we want to stop that fight, so we will have to do compromise. We are living on earth. Why? We will have to do compromise for anything. For anything. You also know that if I will not compromise with my reading, so how will I read? If anyone tell that you should do that, right? You should do as like, so should I do? If they will say wrong, so should I do? No. I will have to do compromise, and they will have to do compromise. Without doing this thing, they cannot.
Okay, can you tell me why should we do compromise?
We should do compromise to stop their fighting.
Okay, can you tell me why should we follow the rule of compromise?
Means if we will not follow the rule of a compromise, so fight can also run.
Okay, so now I'm going to tell you about thinking skill. Means what is the work of thinking skill, and what is the thinking skill, and what is need of thinking skill. So I'm going to tell about this. Thinking skill is that thing by that you can think anything, and without thinking skill you cannot think anything. With the help of thinking skill you can make plan, and without thinking skill you cannot make plan. Because guys, for thinking there is need of thinking skill. And with the help of thinking skill you can observe about anything, and you can notice about anything, and without thinking skill you cannot absorb and you cannot notice about anything. With the help of thinking skill you can go market and buy vegetables, and without thinking skill you cannot go market and buy vegetables. If you know what is the thinking skill, then you can listen perfectly, and you can ask question to speakers, and with the help of thinking skill you can asking questions. You can ask questions, and without thinking skill you cannot ask questions, because for asking questions there is need of thinking skill. And with the help of thinking skill you can solve your problems, because if you know what is thinking skill, and if you know how to use of thinking skill, then you can solve your problems whatever you have doubt. And with the help of thinking skill you can do anything whatever you want to do. And I am telling about thinking skill means you have to think in positive way, not in negative way. Because guys, when will you think in positive way, then you can be a good person, and you can be a good speaker, and whatever you want to be, then you can be. And
Okay, Maikot, you have said that about positivity. Okay, if we should think only positivity.
Yeah.
But I think that if we will not think negative, then how we will recognize about negativity, about negative things? That how we.
means you have to practice. Means you should avoid your negative thinking, and you can think in positive way. Then you can think.
Okay, having thought we cannot do any work.
Having thought we cannot do anything without thinking.
Why we cannot think?